Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to go over my trade recaps from Thursday and Friday. So we're gonna jump right in. On Thursday, I caught a continuation play on TSCO. This thing made a strong sell-off for the opening candle, so it was pretty much too extended for an opening range breakdown. So I had to wait, and when we came up, it rejected off the 9 and uh, pulled back. I got short for a continuation at 138 uh 138.01. This just split my order. It didn't get all of it in one, so it just separated my order. But this is all one ticket. And then this thing came within like 10 cents of my first profit target. We had a point from where I got in at to the open range low. So that was gonna be my first target. We came within 10 cents and this thing just found a lot of support and ended up bouncing. So I took it off once we claimed the 9, but I double clicked it on accident and ended up flipping my position long. But as soon as I was double clicked it, not even that long after, this thing shot up and ran up to the 20. And then I took some off there, and then I took some off up a point, I believe. Yeah, I took some off at 139.14, and then I took some off at 140 at the whole dollar. But looking back at this flip, I didn't really have a trade plan, so I can't say that this was good execution or anything because this was just a error that I tried to make the best of. But this continuation trade, I believe this was a good trade. I had a point until my first uh, profit target, so I felt like there was enough room down to give me that. But it just didn't end up working, so I ended up getting a small loss first and then this small win. So I pretty much broke even on Thursday. Uh, but this first trade was great execution. It was part of my plan to take profit there, and when we claimed back over the 9, I just killed it. So I would say this one was good execution. This second trade was just trying to make the best situation out of an accident. Because I figured once it claimed over the 9 and started pushing, then we would probably get back up into this. This was the daily 100 SMA. So you can see it came right up there and then rejected and faded for the rest of the day. But that was my Thursday. So on Friday, I took FSLY. This thing was setting up the trend down all day, and we were in a big window. I believe the next level I actually had on this was 72.50. And then below 72.50, the only thing that was holding it up was the 100-day, and that was probably another 10 to 20 points away. I didn't think we could get there, but I was licking my chops when I saw this big window. But I took this. I would say it was a continuation trade, but I entered pre-market based on the fact that this was a continuation setup. It closed below the pre-market low, and then this candle I entered on made a new low. And when I got in up here, it was pre-market. My idea was an all-day hold, and we was gonna just try to milk this thing as much as possible, and just hopefully I thought we was gonna get a slow grind down all day. But this thing just traded kind of crazy. But I did get short at 76.30. Like I said, once we closed below this pre-market low and we made a new low, I entered. This purple dotted line shows what my stop was. With the idea of this being an all-day hold, I made my stop right above the high of these pullbacks, and it was above all the moving averages. So I got in at 76.30. My first profit target was 74.50. So I took some there. This red line here, of course, is the open range breakdown. So I don't know if I would have took this on the open range breakdown, just the way this thing sold off so hard. And I did kind of anticipate it was going to do this because I know lately we've been seeing most of the move being taken up in that first 5 minute candle that prints. So uh, I was going to take this on the break of the pre-market regardless, but this just happened to set up right before the market opened, and I felt like this was a safe entry based on where I was at and how much room I needed to give it. And I was able to get a first cover, and then this thing bounced and stopped me out back break even. If I was paying attention to this, because it does remind us constantly, we're gonna do an all day hold. We don't need to look at it on the 5 minute chart. We really need to monitor it on the hourly chart. But we do take our entries off the 5 minute chart. But had I been watching this, I probably would have killed this once we claimed back over the opening range low, and we claimed the 9. But like I said, this was on autopilot, so uh, my stop was at break even, and I was not monitoring this. But we never could uh, make another continuation down. I think this thing just played around and found a lot of support right here at the opening range low. But I would say that this was a great execution. Even though I entered pre-market, it was a part of my excuse me. Even though I entered pre-market, this was a part of my plan, and I did stick to it. I executed it well. I felt confident in this trade. I knew that FSLY was a low float stock, so I knew that this thing was, if we got it going in the right direction, we was gonna see a big sell off. So I was all on top of it. I stuck to my trade plan, like I said. I would say pass for execution. I was confident, but ended up Friday on a green day. Thursday was a break even day, and we ended the week green. So I'm proud of that. We just keep this going on into next week. Finish this month out strong. But thank you guys for checking in with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.